eggs in there.
There's eggs in there. Yeah, we're gonna cook them. Hey guys, so excuse you. I have a little helper this morning. We're gonna show you how to make one of our family's favorite holiday brunch recipes, smoked salmon eggs Benedict. So if you watched part 1 of the videos here, you saw that we cold smoked some salmon. Now we're gonna use it in this dish for our Easter brunch. So I've been doing this for several years, fixing smoked salmon Benedict for the family on Christmas and Easter. You're gonna knock that over. And it used to be a little bit hectic because no component of this dish is difficult to accomplish, but all of the components are pretty time sensitive, and so it can get a little bit chaotic trying to pull it all together when everybody's hungry and asking you when breakfast is going to be ready. So I have figured out a couple of hacks, and I'm going to show you what those are. And the key is in a muffin tin and a blender. So we're going to show you how to do quick and easy poached eggs in the oven using a muffin tin, and then we're going to do our hollandaise sauce in the blender. So what I've done here is I've already put a tablespoon of water into each of the cups in my muffin tin, and we're going to do 6 eggs this morning because it's just the 3 of us eating. But basically you've got the water in the bottom, and we're going to crack the eggs right into the muffin tin cups. Okay, so we've got our eggs in the muffin tin cups with a tablespoon of water, and the water is going to do in the oven the same thing that it does when you poach eggs over a double boiler or within a pan with vinegar and water. It just keeps it from sticking, and it helps cook the egg almost sous vide style. And so we're going to top each one with a little bit of pepper and a pinch of salt, and then we're going to put these in the oven for about 9 minutes. Just until the whites are firm and the yolks have started to cook. And then we're gonna pop them out of the oven and give them about a minute or 2 to rest before we use them to top our smoked salmon eggs Benedict. The oven needs to be at 350 degrees. That is an important detail. It's too big? Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our blender hollandaise sauce. And I have all of the components already measured out. So we are going to use about 6 egg yolks, We're going to use exactly 6 egg yolks. And this is going to make 8-ish servings of hollandaise sauce. We really love hollandaise sauce in our house, so we tend to make a little bit more than what we should need for the 3 of us. Okay, so I'm going to put my 6 egg yolks into the blender. And then I am going to add 3 tablespoons of vinegar. So you will find recipes for hollandaise sauce that use lemon juice. I prefer vinegar because I like a little bit more acid in my hollandaise sauce. I'm also going to add a dash of cayenne pepper, some ground black pepper, and a pinch of salt. And I am going to blend this up until it kind of starts to get foamy. And then we are going to add in 2 sticks of completely melted butter. And that's going to be it. It's that simple. Blender hollandaise. Okay, so our eggs are out of the oven now, and important thing to note, when you pull them out, they're still going to look a little bit undercooked because of the water that you put underneath. It goes over the top of the egg as it cooks. So it's gonna look a little bit jiggly, but as long as those yolks start to get kind of opaque and turn a little bit white, you're in good shape. So we're gonna assemble our eggs Benedict now. So I'm gonna grab a couple of English muffins that I toasted earlier, and I'm gonna plate these up. I'm gonna run my knife around the edge of each of the eggs, and then I'm gonna use a spoon to kind of gently fish it out of there. And you know what I forgot to do is put some of our beautiful cold smoked salmon down on the English muffin before I do the egg. So we're gonna pile some of that up on there. Pieces on each muffin here now. Okay, Now we're gonna spin the eggs on. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna lay it gently down on top of the English muffin. And you have to be really careful. These things are super fragile. Okay. Then we're gonna take our blender hollandaise sauce that we made a few minutes ago, and we are literally just gonna drizzle it down over the top. And then I am gonna garnish with just a little dash of cayenne. If I can get it out of the container. Okay. And some chives that we grew fresh in our garden outside. And that is our finished smoked salmon eggs Benedict. But we won't know how I did until we give it a taste. And so I'm gonna call the expert in to taste the dish because smoked salmon Benedict is one of Aaron's favorite things on the planet. So I'm gonna have him come over here and cut into it and see how I did.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Knife and fork.
Right. The real test. Is this egg done? Ooh, look at that. A little bit of everything on there. Mmm. Smokiness. Excuse me. The smokiness of that salmon really comes through. That bite from the vinegar and the hollandaise sauce. I love this meal. This is one of my favorite meals, and it's unfortunate that I only get it about twice a year. So,
because it's only about 4,000 calories.
So, but definitely is one that I really, really enjoy. So I think you will too. Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button below, sign up to get notifications, and don't forget to hit the like button. And we'll be bringing you more content here soon. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.